Hello everyone, my name is Begüm Işıktaş and I will present our project with one of my teammates, Fahri. Let's start. First, I will explain you mobile programming. Programming is the creation and development of optimized software for mobile devices, such as smartphones or tablet computers by optimizing hardware and product features. Let's talk about the importance of mobile programming. Due to the exploding popularity of smartphones and tablets, mobile application development is an increasingly popular medium of software creation. In fact, mobile apps have become an essential element of most businesses, and revenues are projected to hit nearly $600 billion in 2020. This prolific and growing industry has attracted businesses from every corner of the marketplace as consumers detach themselves from desktop computing and turn to their mobile devices. So here is our application. We made an application named Comedy. It is basically an English quiz application that you can choose your level and practice English. Each level has 10 questions and you have 60 seconds to solve a question. After you solve all the questions, you can see your score and then choose another level if you want. We wanted to make a simple application that everybody can use, and we added effective questions for our users to improve themselves. While developing our application, we used Android Studio, Dart Language, and Flutter Software Development Kit. Fahri will explain what they are one by one.
Hi everyone, I am Fahri Erdoğan and I will continue from here. GitHub is a website and cloud-based service that helps developers store and manage their code, as well as track and control changes to their code. What is Git? Git is a specific open source version control system created by Linus Torvalds in 2005. Specifically, Git is a distributed version control system, which means that the entire code base and history is available on every developer's computer, which allows for easy branching and merging. According to a Stack Overflow developer survey, over 87% of developers use Git in 2018. What is version control and why should you care? Version control is a system that records changes a file or set of files over time so that you can recall specific versions later. For the examples in this book, you will use software source code and as the files begin version control. So in reality, you can do this with nearly any type of file on a computer if you are a graphic or web designer and want to keep every version of an image or layout, which you would most certainly want to. A version control system, VCS, is a very wise thing to use. It allows you to revert selected files back to a previous state, revert the entire project back to a previous state, compare changes over time, see who last modified something that might be causing a problem, who introduced an issue and when, and more. Using a VCS also generally means that if you screw things up or lose files, you can easily recover. In addition, you get all this for very little overhead. Android Studio is known as the official integrated development environment, IDE, introduced by Google and has been used in Android application development since then. Google Android Studio is based on IntelliJ IDEA, which offers powerful code editor and developer tools. It supports all Android platforms. It has a smart code editor that provides convenience to users. With Instant Run feature, it provides a quick reflection of your application running on the emulator, speeding up editing, compiling, and running process. It offers comprehensive testing tools and frameworks. It offers built-in support that makes it easy to integrate Google Cloud Platform with Google Cloud Messaging and Google App Engine. Code templates and GitHub integration to help you build common app features include C++ and NDK support. Flutter is a free and open source mobile UI framework that you can use to develop mobile, web, and desktop apps created by Google and released in May 2017. Flutter consists of two main parts, Software Development Kit and Framework. SDK offers many tools to help you develop your applications more easily. SDK allows you to compile the code you wrote on both iOS and Android. Framework offers main UI components, buttons, tags, inputs, etc. used while developing software. You can customize these components according to your project. A programming language called Dart is used to develop software with Flutter. Why Flutter? It has many advantages, cost optimizing an essential goal for every company. Flutter helps businesses save money on development, which makes it easier, more preferable than native solutions. When creating a native app, it's difficult to predict whether its separate iOS and Android teams will be able to work in complete synchronization to release the product on time. Having one Flutter team that works under both iOS and Android at the same time ensures faster time to market. People enjoy aesthetic applications. You should care about making the user interface as attractive as possible to urge people to use it longer and more frequently. The framework offers a set of distinctive and eye-pleasing widgets, and developers have no problems working with them. With this Kia 2D graphics library, developers create fast, responsive apps with glitch-free graphics at the native speed of a mobile device. By using Dart and compiling an application ahead of time, a development team ensures close to native operational speed. A development team can add the Flutter packages or use its module template as a library in the existing codebase. In this way, the team can enrich or improve both native and non-native apps with new UI components. Flutter is an open source product that lets developers use its instruments for free and manage problems more quickly than any proprietary software. Specialists also have enough freedom in programming and can work more productively within agile practices. When each team member must stay highly flexible to meet and client changes requirements. Sometimes the development process can be slow because programmers must compile the entire application every time they change it. With Flutter, a developer can save the app state and update it in less than a second with hot reload. The fundamental elements of Flutter apps are widgets. Sometimes developers face problems when trying to make an app look same both Android and iOS operating system because they're entirely different but by design. Widgets provided by the framework helps developers and avoid these problems. Most hybrid mobile frameworks rely on JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, but Flutter is an exception. JavaScript is one of the most hard to learn languages. However, web development can't do without it. Flutter programming requires knowledge of Dart. This language was created by Google exceptionally for multi-platform development. The benefits of Dart are absence of competing standards, clean syntax, no logical interfaces like in JavaScript, maintain simplicity, no need to use additional tools or programs, compatibility of all design templates, and many other advantages. So, as you can see on the screen, these are the apps that build using Flutter. Dart is an open source general purpose programming language first developed by Google. You can develop both iOS and Android applications using the Dart language. Also, you can develop applications for web server and IoT devices. That's all. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you can ask us now, or you can ask us via our email addresses.